Brooker's on 9 Avenue. I sent Jake in to get food with our food stamp card and to buy me some more cough syrup with my pay card from Circle K. I just called the number that showed up on my recent calls list 3 times today. It was Johnny's Pizza. It says I called Johnny's Pizza 3 times today. My phone was dead. I've never called Johnny's Pizza, except for tonight when I just called it to see what the number was and I hung up. I don't know anybody that works there, and I don't ever eat there. So that's strange. I didn't even dial the number. So how did it show up on my phone? My battery was blinking like it was going to die all day today. I finally turned it off. Jacob said he called me today. I didn't get any messages from Jake. He said they didn't open the library until 11 o'clock today because they were cleaning the carpets. So he just sat outside until 11. Unless he went over to Johnny's, but the call was 9:33 and the other one was at 1:34. The other one was later in the day. I did not give anybody permission to receive any envelopes or checks or mail that's got my name on it today. I don't know who the black fat man was that was standing outside in the circle drive when I drove into the parking lot of Broadmoor Library, but he held a white envelope folded in half, enclosed in a Ziploc bag in front of him, looked straight at me and then stepped it in his pocket and ran and jumped into his white 2-door car, or 4-door, I don't know, XTL 951 with a plate. Probably at least in his 40s, at least 300 pounds. I have no idea who he was. And have no knowledge of what he was doing. He didn't pull it up to show me. He just held it briefly in front of him, and then put it in his pocket, and then, as if on cue, walked to his vehicle. I have no idea who he was. Then there was Kyle, the security guard, who came from behind the circulation desk and walked out in the midway in front of circulation towards the double doors, leaning forward and peering as a college-age student, male, tall, skinny, with brown hair, walked out of the library holding his cell phone up to his right ear, and got into his vehicle and drove away. I have no knowledge of that conversation. I was at least 50 feet away from the young man. Nobody attempted to communicate with me in any fashion. I have no knowledge of the activities of anyone in the Broadmoor parking lot today, except for when Jake walked out of the library. He was followed by a black man, adult, probably 6 foot tall, wearing a gold and blue sweatshirt, who walked up behind Jacob quickly as Jacob was walking out of the double doors into the foyer, and the black man stepped over to the women's bathroom, which is not where the men go to the bathroom. He evidently put on his ski cap and walked out of the double doors, probably at least 30 feet behind Jake. Jake was almost to the sidewalk by the flagpole where I was parked on the right side of the flagpole before the man even exited the circle drive, so Jacob didn't have any contact with him. Neither Jack nor I have engaged in any form of illegal activity today. We never do. I am not a drug trafficker. I've never done drugs a day in my life. Jacob has never done drugs or trafficked drugs. I have not consumed any alcoholic beverages in my home or any place today. Last time I had any type of alcoholic beverage was back in the summer in July when I think I had a drink with my boyfriend Perry, who's my ex-boyfriend now. Nobody ever supervises me and my son Jacob of me. Nobody ever spends a dime on me and my son Jacob of me. The only money I have to spend, to my knowledge, is my paychecks from Circle K and whatever child support is garnished from my ex-husband's wages. I have never given anyone permission to engage in any type of financial transactions with any financial resources that are supposed to be for me and my son. I've never approved any financial transactions that I did not personally make. I don't buy things and give them away to other people. I don't give anybody permission to engage in financial transactions with my resources, and I have no knowledge of any checks in the mail or letters in the mail that I'm supposed to be receiving. All of my mail goes to my P.O. Box in Bossier. I've only received one piece of mail at 130.5 East Boulevard Street on the second floor where Jake and I live, and that was the Magnet middle school acceptance letter Jake got. That's the only time I've ever gotten any mail at all on East Boulevard Street. And I've never listed any other address on East Boulevard Street as my address, other than 130.5 East Boulevard Street. So nobody's got my permission to take my mail. Nobody's got any permission for me to cash checks for me. I don't have a checking account. This looks a lot like embezzlement. I don't know who the fat 300-pound man was. And I know I was at least 30 feet away from him. And it's ridiculous. Here comes Jake. Thank you, Mr. Baggerman, Lonnie.
Okay, go. Shit.
Okay. What is...
Huh?
Oh, okay.
I got some cold medicine.
Thank you.
Hot chocolate.
Oh, good.
And I got some apple lettuce pie for only $1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, whole apple lettuce pie. I don't know what the hell lettuce means.
The Fresh Cross.
Oh, I thought it was 30.
Crush.
And I got quarter milk, some French onion dip, and shit.
And then,
Yeah.
what else did you get?
That's pretty much it.
What did you get to eat for dinner?
Oh, yeah.
Some solid food?
What?
You got chips and dip and pie and what else? Chocolate milk?
Yeah.
And what else?
Nothing else. There wasn't really, I didn't really know what.
You know we have to have regular food to eat too,
Okay,
Jake.
what do I get?
We'll go buy something else.
Okay.
You know better than that.
I mean,
I don't want to hear about it. You know better than that. Got chips and pie without getting something to eat for dinner. They give me a break. You know? Well, I told you could get chicken noodle soup. Pick something else like that.
I got 6 cans of spaghetti meatballs too.
Oh, you did? Great. I told you not to get that, didn't I?
You did?
Yes, I said don't get that.
I didn't.
I said don't get that, Jake. Get something else.
I didn't hear you.
Uh-huh. You said no, don't get that. Yeah, you did. You heard me.
No, I return it.